And while that's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and get ready. Yes, we're going to go ahead and get ready. And we're live just like that. Yes. Let me go ahead and share my screen. Let me tell everybody hello in the chat. Okay. And it's going to be beautiful. All right, let's share my screen. Let's share. Greetings to all. Glory be to God for all things. I hope everybody is doing fine. Let me make sure everybody can hear me. Okay. I want to make sure everybody can see me, and it should be wonderful. I just want to see, make sure everybody can see me. Okay. Let's look on. All right. I think we're doing okay. All right. Now, let's go back to the PowerPoint. Greetings, everybody. I hope everybody's doing well. Thank you for joining me today. And to everybody else who will come in and join, thank you for your time. I hope everybody's well, having a positive and blessed day. It's been a long day. I know a lot of people are tired. Happy Tuesday. Let's get to it. Okay. We got some important things going on. We're going live today, right now at 7 p.m., and we're also going live tomorrow at 7 p.m. Be ready to learn about customer services um, and customer service skills, customer relations, management, different things that you would need to know in your business that can help you. But today, we are talking about CRM, customer relationship management. It is important, it is vital for your understanding. So I just want to say that. Thank you for your time. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's start with our prayer. Okay. Heavenly Father, thank you for the divine connections that you have given us. Thank you for all our clients, customers, family, friends that you've entrusted to our care. Teach us how to steward every relationship well, with grace, with dignity, with clarity, with love, kindness, and understanding. Help us to build systems that reflect kingdom order and excellence. Let these tools that we're learning about not distract us from people, but help us to serve others more effectively and efficiently. In everything we do, may our communication reflect the heart of Jesus. Give us divine wisdom to grow with what you've placed in our hands, our hearts, our minds, and we say thank you in advance. It is so. In Jesus' name, amen. Close the door for me. Um, Now, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to say today we're teaching with biblical context. That's fine, Bray. Biblical context and scripts. Okay. So this is for spiritual context. So welcome. Today we're learning about CRM, customer relationship management. Learn what CRM is, what it is, why it matters, why you need it, and how to apply it to your business and even in your daily life. Remember, everything that you do in your personal life, you should be doing as well in your business life. You're the same person. You are your brand. You are your business, okay, at all times. So, as you all know, I'm Big Nisha. So, if you all would like to join, if you're here on YouTube, the channel, Eternal Financial Journey, the group, the private group in Facebook, please come on over. And guess what? Submit your request. I will accept you. Let's get started. Okay. So today we're going to explore how to build, nurture, and multiply relationships using CRM, customer relationship management. Customer. And although contrary to belief, a lot of people always say the customer is always right, negative. That is not the truth. It's a little bit further from the truth. Um, Treat everybody with dignity, but you yourself running the business, you have to operate as a business and you yourself deserve respect as well. So customer relationship, you see how that takes more than one person? That goes more than one way. So customer relationship management. Okay. So it's a tool that when guided by God's principles, you have your own standards, it can lead to greater stewardship, service, and success. Stewardship, services, and success in both business and in personal. All right. So a biblical reference for you today would be whatever you do, work with it with all your heart as for working for the Lord, not human masters. All right. Just remember, whatever you do, you're doing it for God, right? If that's what you're into, right? Doing it for a higher being, higher power, however you want to say it, then that's what you want to do. All right. So it's for business and it's for personal use. This is for entrepreneurs, small business owners, individuals, managing personal relationships or networks. So at any time you could do it. All right. So CRM stands for customer relationship management. It's a tool that helps us track our connections, whether with customers, clients, donors, or even family. So any and everything. It reaches everything. So imagine God giving you a garden full of relationships. A CRM, as you will hear it referred to as a customer relationship management tool, helps you water and nurture each plant in its season. It's like a nice, gentle reminder, something that you can do, right? So, CRM, customer relationship management, it is a system or a tool that helps you manage interactions with anybody, your family, your customer, your clients, your leads, projects, portals, whatever you're doing. All right. So this helps you to improve relationships, increase sales, and enhance customer service. So just think of it as a digital memory. Remember, we're in the digital age. Everything's digital now. Think of it as a digital memory assistant that tracks every interaction because it's hard for us to remember, especially those of us that are business owners that are, um, working full time, working part time, whether it's a side hustle, whether it's your full time thing, whatever it could be. We want to make business as effective and efficient as possible, that you can have a system or a tool that can help you run without you doing all the work. So make life better for yourself. Okay. A spiritual application that you could put with this is that God is a God of order. Just like we've been talking about since the inception of Eternal Financial Journey. If you all do not have receipts, records, inventory, your business will fail and rather quickly. Okay. So a CRM is a tool or a system that is one way we can bring order to the chaos of our interactions so that we can be more intentional with other people, whether you're going to meetings, scheduling family reunions, trying to pay bills on time, payroll, things that you don't want to forget that are very important. We'll say it that way, okay? So here are some key functions of CRM. CRM lets us manage contacts. You remember back in the day, they used to have the Rolodex. Well, and some people still have it, and that's okay, but we're in the digital era, so this is new. So manage contacts, track follow-ups. It's just a better way of actually physically seeing what you need to do. Set reminders because we're forgetful. You have 1,000,010 things to do, and you can't remember everything, and something may slip your mind. And you can automate emails, and just different things so that you never miss a beat. So here on the screen, as you see, contact management, lead management, automation, task management, reports, analytics, who you've interacted with, where do you need to increase? All these things can help you and your numbers. Okay, so whether it's sales, whether it's products, whether it's projects, whether it's reaching out and keeping up with your Bible study group, it really wouldn't matter who it is. Okay, so it helps us to steward people better, remembering details that make others feel seen and feel appreciated. Okay, so just like when you have a calendar and you put everybody's birth date in there, well, when you need to run payroll, when you need to run quarterly expenses, when you need reports, analytics to see where you're doing good or bad at, you can use it for that. See which one of your staff is doing good or bad in whatever area. Schedule one-on-ones, automate emails and follow-ups, things like that that you wouldn't have to worry about. So scriptural text for that would be know well the condition of your flocks and give attention to your herds. All right. That's Proverbs 27:23. CRM helps us live this day out. Helps you live for today. It makes life a little bit easier. So here are some popular CRM tools that I would like for you all to do your due diligence and actually go in and look at, right? You don't need to be tech savvy. You don't need to be able to code. No Python. You just need to be able to look and read and comprehend. Start with Google Sheets or tools like HubSpot, Airtable, Dubsado. Just choose what works for your pace and your purpose, right? So I put personal and business here to help you out. So for personal, I use Notion a lot. I use Notes to share notes within my family. Gmail is always active. Trello is very good, and I use that for program management and project management. And I like them because I'm able to use it in QuickBooks as well. We'll speak about that later. But for business, you got Salesforce, HubSpot, Zoho, Fresh Sales. There are a lot of them. I'm just giving you examples that you could go in and actually look at, and then you could decide if and when you would want to use it. Okay. So let me give you a business scenario, right? And I'll just use myself. Say, for instance, I run a online fashion store. Okay. And I used to miss out on follow-ups and forget repeat customers because there's so much traction coming in and out. Well, that can cost me customers in the end because if you make people feel special, then guess what? They come back, they buy more. You let them know that you're having sales or a clearance, they will come and spend. They will actually send other people to you because you made them feel important. Things like this matter. Okay. So in this scenario, I run an online fashion store. I used to miss out on follow-ups and forget repeat customers. Now I use Klaviyo and Shopify to automatically reconnect with past buyers and build loyalty because it tells me who bought what, how much on what day, the type of things that they like. If I have their email address, it can automatically send out coupons. It can automatically send out uh, promotions. I'll get more referrals. It works better this way. Okay. So I no longer have to worry about losing track of orders. Everything is that can be automated is automated. You can track where the customer clothes are at throughout the whole process. You can see the order history and the preferences of whoever's buying the type of clothes they're buying, even if it was soaps, even if it's socks, all these things will show. And what does it drive? Better sales and satisfaction. All right, so there's something to think about. Now, here's another spiritual link for you. The parable of the talents, right? Matthew 25:14-30. It reminds us to multiply what we've been given, including our relationships and clients. A lot of people think everything is about money. Well, money will come to you when you attract it. So if you're building relationship with clients and doing the things that you need to do, and you're actually good with customer service skills, which we will talk about tomorrow, this helps you. Okay, this will actually help you out. Now, here's another business scenario that I want you all to know. Daniel is a life coach with 30 plus clients, right? He's a life coach. His CRM, customer relationship management, helps him care for clients deeply, remembering their goals, struggles, and milestones. He serves with excellence and God honors his diligence. Why is that? Well, Daniel is one person. If he has 30 plus clients, that means Daniel is busy. Daniel can't sit around all day long, um, and remember everything. He has one mind dealing with 30 plus people. So he could use his customer relationship management tool to actually track progress, write in notes. He can have a chart for milestones, send weekly check-ins, schedule reminders, um, build proof with this, especially if you're a mentor and you have a mentorship. These are tools that can help you, right? This is professionalism. It can get you more referrals. It's great networking. So if you're a consultant, this can help you, right? So you can serve with excellence and God honors diligence, right? So here's some biblical insight for you. He who was faithful in little will also be faithful in much. That's Luke 16:10. So that's something for you all to think about. If you're a consultant, you should have some type of CRM. If you're dealing with people, clients, patients, however you want to say it, you're dealing with two or more people, it would benefit you to do this, personal or business or side hustle, whatever new name you want to come up with, it would help you. Okay. Now, I've been giving you business scenarios. Let's try a personal scenario so that you could understand just a little bit better. So, we're going to use me as an example. Say myself, Nisha, is building a network for business and ministry, and I am. All right. So, how can the CRM help me? All right. I can use the CRM to manage my network, track who to pray for, and follow up on outreach. So if I have a small Bible study group, we're just going to use that as an example. Then, um, you know what I'm saying? And I'm busy all the time and I'm doing the podcast and different things. I can remember key dates and different interests, right? So I can put that in the calendars. I can look and schedule people. I can consult with others. I can divide my time, divvy up my time in different categories to help me grow as a person spiritually and in ministry, right? So track funding and outreach for people who are donating to make sure I know that the money is flowing and going where it should go. Um, to manage volunteer and sponsor communication. If sponsors want to come in and sponsor me, I need to be able to, get back to them in a timely manner and develop a good customer relationship and manage different volunteers or staff. I would need a strong CRM tool or system. No matter what you do in the business, customer relationship management is the most important aspect of it because without your customers, without relationships or management, what would you do well? You won't steward anything. Nothing else will grow from it because you're not able to manage what you have. Remember, what you mismanage, you lose. Whatever you mismanage in life, you will lose, just like a job. If you go to a job sleeping, you're late, you're stealing time, you're arguing with people, what are they going to do to you? You'll be fired. These are the type of things that you want to think about and the things that you want to do. You always want to build stronger relationships. I didn't say go somewhere and deal with bad customer skills. This will let you know what works for you and what doesn't work for you, and then you can go further and do what you need to do. That's why tomorrow we're talking about customer service. Communication is a part of that, oral and written. And I know, a lot of people say, well, why would you say something like that? This younger generation, it's just like people can read, but 90% of the people can't comprehend. So you can mimic like a robot, I almost say like, I don't want to offend nobody by saying like a monkey see, monkey do, but anybody can copy. But when it comes down to customer service skills and customer relationship management, if you can't do that, you're going to lose staff. Your business will go down faster. Why? Because guess what? They're going to say they don't have no good customer service. If you have the wrong person as the face of your business or in management, that's going to go sour quickly. Okay. Billy Ray can't be in the front and he's arguing with everybody. You need somebody who's smiling, that's going to greet people, that's going to talk to them right, that's going to have the right voice and be a gentle, kind spirit. Because if not, you're going to have problems. How many times have people said, and I'm just going to use African Americans right now, I went to their establishment and the customer service was bad, or these people are terrible. You shouldn't be having a restaurant and people are waiting 3 hours to eat. You shouldn't have a restaurant and you're giving people the wrong food. Double check it and verify. Try not to move so fast that things go wrong. You want to just keep pushing and do things the right way. Make sure that you can understand it, the people that you have working for you, that they understand what the mission is, because it's your um, generational wealth and livelihood in your business that's at stake. So you want to make sure that you have a good customer relationship with whoever you're hiring, who's ever marketing your brand. You don't want your name to return back to you tarnished. That's all I'm saying, okay? We'll get more into that tomorrow. Just remember, you can even tag contacts, um, by the way that you act. You never know who you're entertaining. You never know who's coming in to work with you, collaborate with you, build a partnership with you. You don't know who can open doors for you to go to higher heights a lot faster by just doing the right things and being diligent in what you do. It's not what you know, it's who you know. Okay? So just remember that. Now, why CRM is a game changer? Customer relationship management has always been a game changer. You have to be able to effectively talk to people. You need to be able to um, relate to people and be in conjunction with people. Robots can't do everything. A lot of you all who are calling banks and stuff like that, listen, you want to talk to an actual human. This is why CRM is a game changer, right? It brings consistency, clarity, and growth. If you want to scale your business, you're not going to be able to do it all. Your system or your tool will be able to get you to where you need to go for you to be able to scale and increase your capacity. Okay. So it helps us care for people with intentional love, not just random contact. When somebody go out their way, just to make me feel special, if I speak to someone and they speak back, that's rare nowadays. It's very rare. Uh, this younger generation, God bless them. They need some help. Yes. Okay, because if you all know when you go to Chick-fil-A, they're very nice to people. They're known for their customer service. Okay. You might go to Wendy's and you don't know what you're getting. You might smell something other than regular cigarette smoke. So it's just, I'm telling you, all these things take effect. So not only your location, where you at, the type of things that you're selling, products or services, it matters if you have good customer relationship management. No relationship, no benefits. Simple. No good customer service, no customers. No management, whatever you mismanage, you lose. Simple. That's why CRM is a game changer. Okay. So consistency, you never forget a follow up. Clarity, you know who said what and when. Growth turns into loyalty. When they see you doing well and when they see you scaling and they've been a loyal customer, they'll keep coming back. They'll have referrals. They'll bring more people to you. Word of mouth is important. It's very loyal, right? Time saving. Automation is great. Anything that's taking you too much time, automate it. Create a system. Build a system around it. All right. So word of wisdom here. Let all that you do be done in love. That's First Corinthians 16:14. All right. CRM is simply a system to express love and management in a consistent way. That's what you do. So how can you start using the CRM? Remember, I listed it on the second slide. All this is available to you inside the private group, Eternal Financial Journey, in Facebook for you to download and keep forever. Okay. So how can you start using the CRM? One, you pick a tool that you would like. You start small. You use what you have, right? Whether it's a notebook or a spreadsheet or software, just begin somewhere. You may not have 30 clients today. You may have three. That's still enough that you can forget something. So whether you're using a notebook, a spreadsheet, digital notes, Notion, Trello, whatever it could be, start getting used to it, right? So pick whatever tool you want to do, put in your contacts, list and tag it the way you would want, appointments, important dates, due dates, um, a task tracker, set reminders, things like that. God blesses the steps of the faithful, meaning if you're trying to do better and you're doing all that you can do, this will work very well for you. If you're rushing through things and you don't care, it's going to show in your business. If you don't have proper training and etiquette in your business, it's going to show. People do talk. All talk is not cheap, right? So some stuff will actually um it can cause you problems. So today, final thoughts and takeaways. I want you to know that CRM is not just for big companies. It's for small companies, it's for personal, and it's for business. CRM is not, CRM is a modern tool that reflects God's timeless principle of stewardship. So that's something you all should be thinking about. Management, stewardship, okay? You are not just managing customers. That's a small way of thinking of it. Think big. Think big. All right? You're not just managing customers. You're managing connections. You're managing assignments. You're managing divine relationships. And if you want those to grow, you'll do a better job with it. All right? So it's for anyone who wants stronger, smarter relationships, for those who that want to increase their capacity and scale, those that want to have loyal customers and be in good relationship with others. CRM helps you treat every person like they matter because they do. Human, and you want to treat people the way you want to be treated. I think I would rather be known for good customer service than bad, right? So go ahead and declare to yourself today or whatever day that you listen to this, I am a good steward. I build relationships that honor God and bless people. And that's if you want to have God inside your business, you can go ahead and declare that. I am a good steward. I will not mismanage my time, my customers, or my business. I build relationships that honor God and bless people. Okay? Now, I just have more examples here, right? Just to walk you through industry specific examples. Okay? So if you have a retail store, CRM examples will be Shopify, Klaviyo. Healthcare. If you have a healthcare business, whether it's a home or, wherever it's at, Zoho or Simple Practice. Real estate, an example will be Follow Up Boss. Coaching and mentoring, Dubsado. Where software as a service, Salesforce. So nonprofits and things like that, you can use Airtable. All these will help you track, inventory, manage, contacts, whatever you need, it will be inside there to help you build and maintain your customer relationship management skills, okay? So use wisdom to choose the correct CRM that matches your field. Google is your friend. You can go Google it without a problem. Go through and play with some of them. They will give you free trials on some of them for at least 7 days. So don't delay. Start this today. Start this week. Start as you scale your business and become smarter. Okay. It's the same thing here on this page. I just wanted to tell you that. But there are different ones. Just Google and see what you like best. Ask people what they think about it. Actually take the time to read the reviews. That can only help. Okay. I'll put some free CRM tools here that you can start with and that you can compare them with, right? Google Sheets. You can use that with Streak if you would like. Trello and Power Up, or you could use Trello and Google Sheets. It wouldn't matter. Whatever you want to use it with. Zoho, Airtable, HubSpot, just different ones that you can go look at and see what would work best for you. Okay. So here's the CRM setup checklist for you that could help you as you scale and as you grow. Choose based on your industry. All right. So if you're doing a restaurant, you won't pick the same one that you will be using for retail or for clothing. right? If you're doing healthcare, you wouldn't use the same one that you would use for construction. Okay. And if you have multiple business, see which one would work best with those two different areas that you're in. So choose based on your industry, import your contacts. So all the contacts that you have, make sure that you add them in, create workflows. Those of us that have a system will scale faster, work more efficiently, and build to higher heights and wider depths. Why? Because you have a workflow. Once you have a system going for you that works flawlessly, that helps you. You can expand. You can increase your capacity. All right. Next, you can set reminders for whatever you need, whether it's appointments, whether it's due dates, whether it's payments, speaking engagements, whatever it could be. And then you're able to automate your emails for follow-ups to send out coupons, codes, whatever it could be. All right. To send books, whatever links you need, you're able to automate. And then review weekly. Update as you need to in your system. And definitely, I would say every week or definitely monthly, right? Because different seasons come and you run different specials or ads or whatever it could be. So choose what you want, import your contacts, create workflows, set reminders, automate emails, and review weekly. I will be having another checklist added in later today that can help you step by step. So I just want you all to be able to think about that. Now, tomorrow, we will be going live just to speak more about customer service skills, why they're important, oral and written communication, how you can receive help with it, and the value that we have coming later is more about mentorship, and then we're getting ready to get into DeFi. We're getting ready to get more into investing, but just a broad scope of the things we learned here. I hope that you're getting value here. I know that I'm giving you value, but if you're actually in working and doing things effectively in your business, all these things can help catapult you to the next level. No matter what you do, and I don't care how much AI and Chat GPT and DeepSeek anybody finds, you will always need human interaction. Nothing will ever replace relationships. Nothing is ever going to replace management, but you do have the tools in your hands to help you be more effective with what you're doing. And that's what you should be using AI for inside of your business to help you run things more effectively and more efficiently. No matter what you do, customer service will always be a part of business. I understand this robots running a lot of stuff. Guess what? Robots break down. Anything happen in the world, guess what? Computers are going down. Who has to be there to do it? You want human interactions. You don't want to keep talking to the robots and respectfully, the people in the other countries that don't speak good English. We'll put it that way. Okay. And then even as you scale and go internationally, you want things to work out, you know what I'm saying, better than that. So these are just things for you all to think about. I do thank you for your time. Glory be to God for everything. I hope you all are finding incredible value here. If not, what can you do better to help these services help benefit you better? All right, but I've been getting good feedback, so I hope everything is going well. Meet me here tomorrow at 7 p.m. Let's dive more into customer service, oral and written communication, and why it's important. You want to scale your business, you want to scale your personal life and go further, you will have to have great and impeccable customer service. It's really not that hard. I mean, it is for some people, but it's really not that hard. So I want you all to think about that. Um, I hope you enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. Thank you for your time. God bless everybody. See you all tomorrow at 7 p.m. Thank you kindly.